Emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is the Final Order Report from Green Brain Comics. Hey folks, welcome to the Final Order Report, your last chance to lock in the upcoming Image comics before the print runs are set. I am Dan Merritt, Chief Purchasing Officer here at Green Brain Comics, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on what's hitting our shelves starting Wednesday, November 19th, and what you'll want to pre-order by this Monday at noon, that's October 27th. Green Brain Comics and the Final Order Report are proudly powered by Comichub. Check out Comichub online at comichub.com or grab the mobile app for Android and iPhone. Create an account or log into your existing one to order, pay securely, and make sure you never miss an issue. Today I'll be using Comichub to spotlight all the new comics from this week's Last Call for Confirmed Orders Carousel. Once you sign in, you'll see the orange banner. That's everything that's aside for you currently, waiting for you to come in and pay for or have us ship out to you. Behind the green banner is all of the carousels we will be looking at today. Once you click through there, you can search all items, you could look at preview pages, you can even look at arriving soon. That's everything on the invoice for this coming October 29th. That's this Wednesday's books. Below that is search orders due for Last Call, and then we also have carousels for searching events, manga, and collected editions. Those are all available for you to use, and make sure to pre-order as soon as you can. Let's click through on the Last Call Carousel. You'll see that we can now scroll top to bottom. This is an alphabetical listing. We have filters for alphanumerics on the top behind the red buttons, and then we got drop downs for publisher, category, etc. Now that we're in, let's scroll right to the first new Image comic on FOC this week, and that is Creepshow Volume 4, Number 3, featuring a new cover by Lorenzo Di Felici and interior stories by Alex Packnadel, Philip Francasi, with art by Amilcar Pina, Amanda Grazzini, Robert Carey, and Ellie Wright. Then we got Everything Dead and Dying, Number 3, that new 5-issue miniseries from Tate Bromble and Jacob Phillips that will be available on November 19th, but you can lock in your copy today. Ooh, the next new issue of Exquisite Corpses, Number 7, from James Tynion, Michael Walsh, and Claire Rowe. Ooh, next new issue of Ghost Pepper has a B cover from Ejikuri with writings and interiors by Ludo Lullaby. Also available on November 19th. G.I. Joe continues with the Dreadnought War. This issue featuring a first appearance of a fan favorite character, the most action-packed G.I. Joe epic yet, continues with 2 issues each month. What? Joshua Williamson writing with art by Tom Riley and Jordi Belair on colors. Good as Dead, Number 3, from the Laphams, November 19th. And Hector Plasm, Hunt the Bigfoot, Number 2 of 3, from Derek Hunter and Spencer Holt. Cool cover by Spencer Holt. It's got Guy Davis vibes to me. We get a new printing of Invincible Universe Battle Beast Number 4. This cover by Jason Howard. and Lazarus number 6, Lazarus Fallen. This is Rise, the conclusion. This series has been phenomenal. I love this book so much. From Greg Rucka and artist Michael Lark, who turned in another beautiful cover. News from the Fallout, number 6 of 6, the epic conclusion, from Chris Condon and Jeffrey Allen Love. No Man's Land, number 3 of 4, featuring a D cover by Simon Kodransky with a Youngblood team-up variant. And The Sacrificers with a new story arc by Rick Remender and Max Fiumara. Undiscovered Country number 34 from Charles Soule, Scott Snyder, and artist Giuseppe Camuncoli. The War of America takes a sudden turn as the invading empires discover the true nature of the threat they face. One of the final 3 issues in the series as we hurtle to the epic conclusion, available on November 19th. Ooh, a little bit delayed, but we are finally expecting Viking Moon number 2 of 5 from Joe Pruitt and artist Marcello Frusen. Werewolves versus Vikings. The first issue was phenomenal. And we're looking at the next new issue coming out on November 19th. It will also have a Youngblood team-up variant by Philippe Xavier. That looks nice. Walking Dead Deluxe, the effin' penultimate chapter of All Out MF'n War from Robert Kirkman, Charlie Adlard with a David Finch cover. Now, folks, a new story arc and a great jump on point following the conclusion of Henry's brutal case in Montana. Henry has no time to rest as he's immediately thrust into solving the murder of one of his closest family members. The spine-tingling second story arc of the fresh new fantasy hit of the year starts now in Lost Fantasy Book 2, A World Beyond, plus an exclusive first look at a brand new Lost Fantasy spin-off co-written by Kurt Pyers and Franklin Jonas. Don't miss the first appearance of a sure-to-be fan favorite character from writer Kurt Pyers with interior art and this cover by Maxi Dallo. An Alex Dioda variant on B. A Max Dallo Mountain variant. All for Lost Fantasy number 5, available on November 19th. And making its return, long out of print and very in demand, reintroducing Robert Kirkman and Mark Englert's Corner of the Invincible Universe, a special remastering of Capes featuring new art and dialogue. Bolt, Kid Thor, Knockout, Captain Cosmic, Clairvoyant, Big Brain, Commander Capitalism. Welcome to Capes Inc., employers of their favorite superheroes that protect, well, at least when they're on the clock. New York City. New York City from threats like Machine Head, Titan, and now are in the crosshairs of an enemy they never expected. Available on November 19th with covers from Ryan Otley, Mark Englert, who does interiors, a Mark Englert Youngblood team-up variant. All for Capes number 1, the long out of print and very in-demand book. And now, from the dynamic creator and artist Tyler Kirkham, comes a thrilling new action hero, Tom Brazen in Final Boss. Get ready for an all-new, over-the-top adventure that's a high-octane nod to classic action stories. Trying to forge a new path, Tommy uses his newfound powers for various paid enforcer gigs and street fights, only to uncover a past more complex than he ever imagined. From writer Tyler Kirkham, who also does interiors and this A cover, available on November 19th, you can special order the variant covers featuring art by Ken Marion, Ryan Otley, and the Tyler Kirkham Youngblood Team Up variant, I'm sure which will be in color. This is Final Boss #1, a new debut series from Image Comics. And finally, from Image Comics, also available on November 19th, is a new 6-issue series from Liam McCormick Sharp. Saxon barbarians harry Britain from the east. In the north, the Pictish threat looms. From the west, Hibernians send raiders from the land that shall one day be called Ireland. Aurelianus, newly anointed king, must defend Britain against all of these threats, whilst also dealing with the growing rebellion amongst his own people. For there are stories of another one, more worthy king, one anointed by the old Celtic gods, whom the Christians referred to as the Devil's Spawn. An exciting new miniseries from acclaimed artist and writer Liam Sharp. Epic brutality comes to the Spawn universe, with an A cover from Liam McCormick Sharp, a blank sketch cover on B, and a full art variant on C, available on November 19th. This new expansion of the Spawn universe is a 6-issue miniseries, and you can place your orders for this today using Comichub. And that, folks, does it for another exciting episode of the Final Order Report. I'd like to thank Klezmergeddon for the theme song for today's program. All these comics are on Last Call this weekend. Before I let you go, I want to show you just a little bit of information about some upcoming events. Tomorrow night, if you're watching this on Friday, Saturday, October 25th, at the Senate Theater is their annual Halloween fundraiser and costume party, featuring a viewing of the classic Dario Argento slasher horror flick Suspiria. This amazing movie will be the feature for the night, but we will also have DJ sets from DJ Ghost, a live organ recital? No, a live organ performance. And also, vendors will be set up, popping up in the Senate Theater lobby. This is a beautiful classic movie house that opened up in 1929. They've been working hard at this place. It is beautiful inside and out. We can't wait to be there. Green Brain will be set up in the lobby, showing off some great horror comics. I hope I see you there with a costume. And your support of Senate Theater is very much appreciated. Also, don't forget, we've got new comics coming up on Wednesday, October 29th, and you can join us on Tuesday, 6:30, live on YouTube for BRAINSCAN, our live stream preview of New Comic Book Day from the floor of Green Brain Comics with your host, Katie Merritt, and I'll be behind the camera, I should say. Join us as we take you on a tour of Green Brain Comics. And Thank you so much for watching. That's all the comics that are on Last Call this weekend. You've got until Monday at noon, October 29th, to lock in your pre-orders for these and many more. Make sure to send and confirm these items in your Comichub cart before the deadline. Yes. Thank you for tuning into the Final Order Report. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. All of the links you need for your shopping cart, website, and Comichub are right below in the description. We've been spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics. Thanks for watching, folks. Emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is the Final Order Report from Green Brain Comics.